And we're back.
We're back.
Back by popular demand. So,
welcome to another episode of LinkedIn vs. Instagram.
Hello.
I'm Nat, and this is Brooke.
I'm Brooke.
And this is Marshall. Say woof, Marshall.
Woof.
There he is.
There he is. Marshall, here, look here. Marshall. Oh, bless.
It's a bit weird that Marshall's on Instagram and not LinkedIn, but anyway.
Oh, yeah. What about his professional identity?
I don't know if they'll allow that or not.
Give it a crack.
You probably do well. All right. So this episode, we have a very important topic to discuss, and that is lead generation. How do you generate leads on Instagram, Brooke?
All right. Well,
Preach.
Okay. So first of all, you've got to work out, I guess, what a lead is to you. So if you're a product-based business, service-based business, influencer, personal brand, like what do you want out of the platform? So if you're a product business, it's fantastic because you've got the option of Instagram shopping. So you register as a business and then you apply for Instagram shopping and then people can purchase off you.
Yeah.
Right? Hang on, no, I'm not finished. And then if you also want people to go into your database as a lead that you can continue to remarket to, then perhaps you would like to use the link in your bio to take them straight to where they can subscribe.
So talk to us about this link in bio business. So you can't put links in captions?
You cannot put links in normal feed post captions, but you can put clickable links in IGTV captions. So that's how you can get around it. Also, if you have less than 10K followers, you can do IGTV with a link in your bio. If you have over 10K followers,
you do the swipe up
thing. You can do the swipe up thing.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So then if you're a service-based business and you want to generate leads, oh my God, you have so many options. So are we talking like a lead as in an email address?
Yeah, or a phone number, yeah.
I don't know. You know how I feel about phone numbers and Instagram. No, not for me. I'm going to say a lead is in an email address. So many options. So you can use the link in your bio as your data collection point and tell people to enter their deets there to go onto your database. You could use the sticker feature in stories and be like, if you want to go on our database, drop your email address here and we'll add you. You could DM people. Yeah. Thank you. You could DM people. You can use the DM me sticker and say, hey guys, if you want more info, just shoot me through your email address. You could, there was another one that popped into my mind and then it disappeared. What was it?
Comment below.
Yeah, but people don't really like to comment with their email address. No, I've got it. If you have over 10K followers, then you can use the swipe up feature and take them straight to your lead gen.
Yep. Swipe up.
Not lead gen, to your lead magnet.
Yeah. A lead magnet is
something you give people for free in exchange for their email address.
Like an ebook or a webinar.
Or a discount code for like a clothes store or something.
Yeah, cool.
What about LinkedIn?
So LinkedIn, the way I think about it is if you invite somebody into your network and they accept the invitation to be in your network, I think being in somebody's network means that you can contact them. It's just you got to make sure that what you say is not all about you because you're going to come across as a salesperson, right?
Yeah.
Or a creep.
Yeah.
Or
arrogant. And my number one pet peeve is arrogant people on social media or in life.
Yeah. Not to be confused with confidence.
No, but there's a difference. There's definitely a difference.
Yeah.
This is probably going to sound real sexist, but men can be very arrogant rather than confident.
True, yeah.
Sorry to your type, but they can. And I don't know if it's is it an intimidation thing? Like men, sometimes if they're feeling intimidated, they'll say things that make them seem very arrogant. Answer for your people.
No, and I'm not an expert on this stuff, but I
do you know what I mean?
In my experience, just a lack of empathy. They're not they're there to extract value out of the platform. They're not there to building relationships in your personal life or in business context is not about you getting what you want from somebody you don't know. It's about you're adding value and learning more about the other person.
And being of service. Yeah, and being genuinely interested in helping the other person.
So if you sell medical devices to dentists, for example, and you're messaging a dentist, you don't say, hey, I've got all these great medical devices, you should really buy from me. You say, oh, I've noticed you're in the dental industry. Like, I do a lot of work in the industry. I'd love to find out more about your practice to see if there's any way that I can add any value or help you. And then you start the conversation. Before you know it, you've got a relationship with them, and you've got all these solutions here that you can plug into any problems that might pop up. And if any problems don't pop up, then, that's okay. Maybe they'll contact you down the track when they do have a problem.
Yeah.
But it is a numbers game, but not to be confused with just like scattergun marketing everyone, telling them all about your products until you've actually taken time to build a relationship. There are no shortcuts these days. Like on social media, everybody's on there now. It's not like you can hack your way to becoming a billionaire on LinkedIn anymore. You have to genuinely build relationships with people. Yes, you could do it on scale. Like, I can't believe that people before COVID still going to these breakfast networking meetings with 20 people every week when you can hop on LinkedIn and access 630 million or 1 billion on Instagram. But you have to take the time to, first of all, learn the nuances of the platform. That's the easy bit. But also take the time to learn how to actually build relationships.
Yeah.
And it's an attitude thing. Like, you got to start with actually going, okay, do you know what? It's not about me. Who am I serving? And I know it can be difficult sometimes, especially if you're like, your business is struggling. But if you focus on the customer, you will make it through those hard times always. Whoever adds the most value wins in the long run. That's the way it works.
Yeah. You got to always stay focused on your customer. It's not about you. It's about them. It's about how you can help them, about how you can serve them, about how you can genuinely connect with them.
Yeah. And you'll get paid in proportion to the size of the problems that you solve.
Oh, that's good. Every now and again, you have a real good little like quote.
I stole that off Elon Musk.
Oh, did you? All right, I take it back.
Authenticity here. I could have claimed that.
You could have claimed
that. No one
that.
would have known. Hi, Steve. Hi, Alex. Alex didn't say hi to us. He said hi to Marshall.
Do you reckon he was saying hi, Marshall the puppy, or hi, Marshall the guy that's in the comments?
Well, he was in the comments of the last stream, so.
Hi, Dean.
Unless you're still there, Marshall.
Oliver. Hey, guys. Did you reschedule the Monday night stream?
Ooh, busted.
Did you?
I didn't do Monday Night Live.
Why?
Busted! I was on my way back from the wine region, so.
All right.
There you go. Everyone needs a holiday. Anyway, we're making up for it now. This is our second live.
This is our second live.
Okay, so lead generation on LinkedIn. You invite people to connect, and then send them a message. If you're targeted, right? If you are targeted, all right. If you are targeted, you will be able to write a personalized message that adds value. So it starts with getting the right people to connect with, then sending a message. Now, content on LinkedIn as well is a great way to generate leads. But again, it's about adding value. Like, I think a great way to do it is to offer a lead magnet.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, here's this awesome tip about prospecting. This is a way that you can connect with people. If you want to find out more messaging scripts, drop a comment below with prospect kit, and I will private message you a link where you can download. You
can do that on Instagram too. It's a really good way to generate engagement on your posts, is ask people to comment with an emoji if they want to be sent something. But again, it has to be something of value to them.
So on that note, if you do want my prospect kit, comment prospect kit below, and Gemma Goodchild will make sure you get one.
And if you want my free ebook.
You got a free ebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 10 DM Commandments.
Is that free?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
If you want my free ebook, The 10 DM Commandments, you can, hit me up.
Hey, Pamela.
Somehow.
Thanks
for it. You two are passing across to the viewers.
Cheekit Constantine Lau. Connect me. We'll do, mate.
Cheekit Constantine Lau. What a name.
Steve Park Smith. Oh, yeah, Oliver, thanks for putting out the Monday Night Live thing. Won't let you down again. All right. So more questions. We've got a whole list here. We're going to Instagram next.
Okay.
How do you save Instagram pictures? Oh, that's a good one. I don't know how to do that.
You can't. You can screenshot.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a hack, surely. Come on.
To save Insta pictures? Nah, screenshot.
Screenshot. Okay.
Yeah. But also remember, guys, you can't save them because it's copyright. That's why.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So anyone who has an Instagram account is a content creator, right? So if I put up a post, that's my content. So you can't technically use it unless you ask me and get my approval.
Yeah.
So that's why you can't save pictures off Instagram.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Cool.
Let's continue.
Glad we covered that.
What's the best way to build your LinkedIn profile? Is LinkedIn Premium worth it? Oh, I think I'm going to answer this one. There's I get that a lot. Is it worth upgrading your LinkedIn account?
How much is LinkedIn Premium?
It's expensive.
How much?
So like for the one that I have, I think it's Sales Navigator, it's called, $70 a month.
Australian?
Yeah, or US for US, I think.
That is a lot.
Yeah, it is.
What's the benefits of that over the free version?
Well, you'll generally find that when you're using the free version, you'll run into restrictions if you're going to need it. Like, oh, you've looked at too many profiles, or you can't use this search feature. Like, you'll notice that they're not as bold and you can't actually use them. Mm. And then in which case, like if you want to use those search features and you want to view more profiles, then it's worth upgrading. And to me, there's nothing more frustrating than when I want to like use one of the features and it's not there. So I have this LinkedIn Premium, but it is a sizable investment. So I always think that if you're not making money off LinkedIn, if you're not generating leads off LinkedIn, it's not going to change anything for you. Mm. I think you've got to get it working with the free version, and then if you like want to expand what you're doing, then it's worthwhile upgrading. They offer the first month free, so it's worth trying out. So with clients, like, it just depends. Sometimes we recommend it, sometimes we don't. Like if they say, oh, we want to target mining companies with over 500 employees, then you can only target by company size if you have a premium account. So I'm like, okay, well, you need to upgrade then so we can get right in on that demographic and not get all the small businesses as well.
Right. Cool.
You know?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, LinkedIn works fucking awesome for. Like clients we have at the moment targeting mining industry, like the C-suite executives are doing just as well as the smaller businesses, but the transaction size of these deals is like potentially millions of dollars, you know?
Yeah, that sounds like Japanese to me.
Money, money, money.
What's a C-suite?
C-suite's like this. Yes, where you want to be.
Really?
Yeah. Also, if you're in it, that's the top of the wazza.
What's the A-suite?
You don't want to be dealing with the A-suites. Yeah, no, okay. No.
Okay, hang on. There were some questions that we missed.
$40 for a basic one. Yeah, so there are different levels of upgrading, and I think the basic one allows you to send some in-mails and view more profiles. I'm not a big believer in in-mails, FYI.
What?
So it's a paid message, paying to message someone you don't know. I think
it's an Instagram thing.
Yeah, the LinkedIn thing.
I mean, LinkedIn thing. How to best do marketing for Instagram for real estate? Fantastic question. So this is where you can really showcase your expertise and let people get to know you, because as a real estate agent, you're selling yourself, right? So if I'm going to get you to sell my home, I need to ensure that you know your shit, that you know the area, and that you know the buyer that I'm looking for. So how are you going to tell me that?
Gee, I hope Michelle Bibby's watching this.
Oh, yeah, your mum's a real estate agent, isn't she? Look, obviously, I think the biggest mistake that real estate agents make on Instagram is they just use it as a portfolio of all their listings.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is, by the way, all about them.
Which is all about them.
Yeah.
So it can play its part, but for me as a seller, how does that help me?
Yeah, exactly. And how does it build a relationship?
Yeah. How does it convince me that you're the right real estate agent to sell my house?
Yeah, and you'll soon tell because you won't get many likes and comments. That's
right. Use Instagram to really showcase your expertise and elevate your profile as the real estate agent that knows the market and knows the area, because that's how you're going to essentially get leads from the platform.
And have a look. LinkedIn, same as Instagram. Have a look at the award-winning real estate agents.
Yeah, and what they're doing.
The chances are they're probably nailing it.
Yep, have a look at Frederick Eklund. Also, if you want to read like the best real estate book that's super easy to read, Frederick Eklund's book, which is called...
He's a New York dude, isn't he?
Yeah, what's his book called?
I don't know.
I've got it in my phone.
But in Perth, Tom Panos is pretty good. He's the real estate coach. I'm a big fan of Tom. I think his content's fantastic. He's not everyone's cup of tea. Needs to smile more, but he's very authentic and adds value with every post. You'll notice every post adds value. And I know there's a whole bunch of other real estate agents that are doing it really well. I think the biggest hurdle that most agents, most professionals have to get over.
Sorry.
The Sell.
It's called The Sell. It's a really, really, really good
because he had
book.
that $1 million listing show, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on it.
Yeah. He's good. And it's just like, I think that most people just have got this fear about posting. Like, it's just, you just got to do it and fail. And I think the thing is like, right, like if you put out a video today and you put out one tomorrow and they both suck, but you did that for 365 days, you just got 1 year of experience that you didn't have before.
Yep.
Competence builds confidence.
Yep.
Write that down.
Yep. Write that down. I agree with that as well. The more content you produce, the better you'll get at producing content.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, no shortcuts.
Yeah.
There's no shortcuts to anything.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, you know, it may look like this sign is being produced by a professional printer and
sign
graphic
maker,
design, but
graphic designer.
You'd be just surprised to know that Brooke knocked this up in about 2 minutes.
I did it myself. I'm also a professional sign writer. Did you know?
Yeah, but we're adding value, so it doesn't matter, right?
Right. And that's the beauty of social media. It's not meant to be perfect. If people wanted perfection, they would go to your website.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Or they would, you know, watch a show on Netflix or something that's been mass produced. They want to connect with somebody authentic that's going to sell their house. Going back to real estate again. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
But I think it's come back to being niche as well. Like real estate, like it's very, to me, like it's quite straightforward how you niche because you've got an area, right?
Yeah.
And like you may think, oh, but I'm going to miss out listings here and there. But that's actually not the way it works. Like if you focus, you're the Scarborough real estate agent.
Yeah. And as a client, like what did I say to you today? I was like, I'm trying to get into a specific building in a specific area. And I literally said to Nat, I'm going to do a story that says, who are the property agents in this area? If so, hit me up. So as a customer looking for a real estate agent, you're searching based on area. So if you can display that you're the expert in that area, you're going to get heaps and heaps of customers because that's exactly what they're going to come to you for, right?
Yep. I've got a couple more questions popping through. Alex Tarakov. Alex is a Russian legend from Thailand.
Nice surname, Tarakov. Very strong.
He had these really cool boardies that like had had like this nude statues of black and white and stuff. And they had
yes,
anyway.
I can imagine. Yes.
Anyway, Alex says, what video content works well for painting businesses?
Behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hang on. Painting like portraits or painting a house? Either way, behind the scenes. Oh, you know what? Hyperlapse. So where you speed it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great idea. I guess it depends on who your target audience is on LinkedIn. Like if you are painting commercial properties, I think behind the scenes would work quite well. There's always stories that you can share with people that they'll find interesting. If people are in the building industry, like they are spending time on LinkedIn, I can tell you that much. And they're just looking for interesting, engaging content. So it doesn't have to be about painting. It can be about developments that are going on in the area. It can be about your workout routine in the mornings, anything that builds a relationship with someone. We're all humans. We all connect with emotion. I mean, I heard Elon Musk, another thing that he said, he said social media is a reflection of our limbic system.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
What's a limbic system?
Well, it's like our brain, right? So feelings, emotions.
I feel
what
that.
we like, what we hate.
Yeah.
You know, it's a reflection.
Well, social media is just people online.
Steve Park Smith knows my dad Graham. Yeah, I remember you, Steve. I know who you
Steve.
are. International property Hong Kong investors. Perfect for LinkedIn. Achang Aringo, does content have to be original or can you copy content?
Both.
Yeah. I think you got to credit people if you're copying their stuff.
Yeah.
But
there's nothing wrong with taking like a quote, like you just did, and talking about it.
Yeah.
And saying where it came from.
Yeah, actually, like this is quite valuable. I think when I started posting content, like it wasn't video, we didn't have video on LinkedIn at the start, and I'm writing articles, I didn't really feel like I was an expert entrepreneur, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I would be like,
do you feel like you are now?
Fucking oath. No. No, like I think I'm on a journey, and I think sharing my journey can help other entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
You know, I've had some successes. I'm good in some areas like marketing and sales. Not so strong in other areas, which we won't talk about.
Well, an expert is defined as someone who has studied it for 10,000 hours. However,
really?
Yeah. However, social media is constantly evolving and changing. So how can you really ever become an expert in something that's constantly changing?
If you studied 10,000 hours 5 years ago, you probably wouldn't be very good at it.
That's right. I agree.
Sorry,
I cut you off.
Where was it? Yes, confidence build video content.
Oh, you were talking about creating
original,
or at the start when there was no video.
Yeah. So like this is literally, you can find articles that I've written. 12 things I learned from Richard Branson, who's the most followed person on LinkedIn. So it's like, well, you know, he's good at it. What can we learn from him? The 5 top people that influenced me the most, and I share a bit about their story. I share Tony Robbins' quotes, and I'm like, this is why this has been meaningful for me.
Yeah.
And so I find inspiration everywhere just by following people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. I should
do more of that, like now, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can't take someone's content and pass it off as your own, but you can say, hey, I read this post, or I watched this story, or I watched this webinar, or I listened to this podcast by this person. This is what it said, and then this is what I got out from it. And also, that's also a strategic way to build a relationship with that person as well, because they'll take notice of it.
Yeah.
In a positive way.
I love it when somebody goes, oh, this is what I learned from Nathaniel Bibby, and tags me. I'm like, you're a legend, mate.
Yeah.
You're on the Christmas list.
Totally. Because it's like, oh my gosh, something that I'm saying actually makes sense to somebody else and not just in my mind.
Yeah. And you know what's cool as well is if you do have a target audience, you can like literally go contact them. You don't have to say, oh, you know, I want to do business with you. You could say, I want to create some content. Can I interview you, or can I send you through a couple of questions, or, you know, and share that information?
Yeah.
I think there's content everywhere, isn't there?
There's content everywhere, literally. Do you think we should wrap this one up? Because it's been 22 minutes.
22 minutes. Okay. Look, guys, you may find this as a surprise, but we are doing more and more of these episodes. So drop your questions in the comments. We're going to get to all of them without fail.
All of them.
You've been a great audience. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for all the questions.
Bye.
Good luck. That was good.